A note to all of the NPCs watching this video, if you have not received your latest update from Lucasfilm, please stop the video, get your update, return so you can call me a racist, a sexist, a misogynist, a Russian bot, an angry fanboy, or whatever the latest update from Lucasfilm is. Now let's get into the story. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets review bombed on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow, where have we heard this one before? Every single time Lucasfilm puts something out that doesn't get overwhelming positive praise, suddenly everyone is a racist and a sexist, and they're review bombing because heaven forbid fans actually have an opinion. Heaven forbid they just don't love everything that you produce. Heaven forbid. And that's exactly what's going on. This is deflection, just like the entire Moses Ingram racist story. It was a, deflection. Again, I'm not saying that she didn't get a few messages. I'm saying that Lucasfilm and the way they handled it and the way they signal boosted it and then the way that Ewan McGregor made a video about it and then the mainstream outlets picked it up, you would think that there was this just widespread tens of millions of racists out there when in reality, it was a few trolls on Instagram, a few nameless, faceless trolls that have no following whatsoever, and they built an entire narrative around it, all because they are trying to deflect from criticism of their show. This happens every single time, and here we have another one. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets review bombed on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh boy, sounds like The Last Jedi all over again. Now, it kind of talks about, the Disney Plus series and talking about Moses Ingram and, how she's faced backlash and all of that. Her character has faced backlash. Yes, widespread backlash because her character isn't good. The writing of her character isn't good. The character doesn't even need to exist within this timeline or this story. It's just a distraction from what the entire story is supposed to be about. But that's the criticism, and that's fair criticism. No one saying anything horrible to her in her DMs is fair and justified. But those people, I have not been shown who they are. I've seen a random profile picture. I've seen a random message. And when I see those messages that she's gotten, while not pleasant, far less vicious than anything I get on a daily basis, because that's the internet. But no one's justifying it. No one's saying it's okay. What we're saying is that the criticism, the heavy majority of the criticism is based upon the character, the writing of the character, the performance of the actress playing the character, but you can criticize the performance while not going after her personally, and that is what the overwhelming majority of fans are doing. Yet people like Star Wars and Ewan McGregor and Lucasfilm want to paint the entire fandom as racist and sexist. And then it says fans review bombing Obi-Wan Kenobi. Last week, Obi-Wan Kenobi opened at a 71% audience score. First of all, 71% is not a good opening at all. That's not a good opening for something that has a pre-existing fan base and something that has a lot of, anticipation. So the entire opening of it wasn't good. Those numbers have swiftly sank over the past week to 57% following racism-centered controversy over Star Wars' official response on social media towards Moses Ingram. So now you're basically saying it fell from a 71 to a 57% because of racist? My God, man. It never ends. It never ends. The nonsense never ends. But again, when you have NPCs out there that will take that information and then just repeat it without thinking, I understand why they do it. This is not the first time a Disney project has been subject to review bombing. Moon Knight was met with negative 1-star reviews on IMDb. Oh my gosh, man. These are happening because people are tired of the identity politics and the lack of respect for the franchise. That's it. Of course, there's people out there that are going to 1-star it. Guess what? There's people that are going to 5-star it too. I've talked about this many times. I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, okay? Go look at Nolan's movies on IMDb. Go look at them. They all have insane ratings because his fans positively review bomb over and over and over again. That's just how it is. That's always been it. There is positive review bombing and there's negative review bombing because fans are passionate on both sides of it. You can't take anything for gospel on these review sites. It's just meant to gauge what people are saying or doing. And another thing, people keep talking about, you guys aren't talking about IMDb's rating for Kenobi. Here it is. It's a 7.9 out of 10 with 34,000 reviews. There, you happy? Guess what else has a decent review on there? Ghostbusters 2016 has a 6.9. Ghostbusters 2016 has a nearly 7 out of 10 with 227,000 votes. Kenobi is sitting at a 7.9, 1 point higher, with far, far less reviews. Does that prove anything? No, it doesn't. So there, you have your IMDb. People's like, oh, they're hiding from, they won't mention the IMDb. I just mentioned it, and I just mentioned the fact that Ghostbusters 2016 also has a really good rating on IMDb. Now, if you go over here, I posted this, and then I posted that. And I said, apparently, when female-centric Star Wars shows are good, nobody is racist or sexist. Isn't it interesting how that works out? Very interesting. I know a few people screenshotted like my response to the Clone Wars Season 7 with that middle arc with the sisters where I said they had the SJW-looking haircut. And yes, I was not going to watch this. I was not interested when I saw that arc because I felt like it interrupted the arc of Ahsoka, who apparently I don't like, even though she's my favorite Star Wars character. Apparently, I get bothered by women in my Star Wars, even though there's a female character in Star Wars. That's my favorite Star Wars character. But I didn't like that middle arc. But once I watched Season 7, the first 4 episodes and the final 4 episodes, amazing, especially those final 4 episodes. Absolutely incredible. And it had a female-centric character intertwined in a pre-existing story, and guess what? People loved it. Why? Because the execution was there, and it didn't have any SJW nonsense in it at all. It was great. I love Season 7 of the Clone Wars. But notice, there's no review bombing there, apparently. It's amazing how review bombing only happens to shows that aren't good. Amazing how that works, isn't it? So we're going to continue to have all of this nonsense play out in front of us. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, over on Twitter, you know, I posted this right here that's just really got people worked up, which is the entire point of it. I hope Reva just kills Vader in the finale of Kenobi, takes over his suit. Who cares about continuity? If you disagree, you're just racist. And that's the whole point, was to upset these people, and they are mad. Twitter is not real life, okay? Twitter is meant to upset these, I guess, 12-year-olds that are on Twitter, because that's essentially all you're arguing with on Twitter is 12-year-olds, and I'm very aware of that. But, yeah, it's so funny to watch them screech, and, I mean, like, look how many people just call, look at the quote tweets. Let's look at the quote. Okay. That guy says he hasn't seen the show. Oh, what's the matter, little boy? What? All they said is don't be racist. And you're like, are you like dumb or something? Y'all, this cause Star Wars said don't be racist. I love the racist seething because a black woman exists. A black woman exists. I mean, George Lucas would fucking hate all of you. What? I hope you die miserably. I still think it's hilarious. Zack Snyder said that racism was bad on a stream with you, and you took it as a personal attack. Love it. Let's see. I hope your legs get run over by a horse wagon, to be honest. Very tolerant. Very tolerant. How about you fuck off? It's just like, yeah, says the racist. Like, I'm just getting called racist on top of that. And then there was another one, too. Right here that I showed. Yeah, right here. This person was like, guys, we need to stop the hate. Star Wars should be for everyone. And then they said about me and Gary and Ripa, they said, these people, yeah, they deserve to die. Right after saying stop the hate. Stop the hate, everyone. Stop the hate. Please stop the hate. We need to be better. Oh, by the way, yeah, all these people, they need to die. What? So anyway, that is what's going on. Disney Star Wars has been completely hijacked by social justice weirdos wanting propaganda, and they've pandered to those groups of people, and they have, and I'm not sure what's going to fix it, but I am having a blast talking about it. I am having so much fun. I have missed getting called a racist and a sexist by a bunch of people that have no idea what's going on. It's been fun, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Lucasfilm and Naughty Dog. And we will talk to you later.